So I wanted to talk about a really hot topic that was in the VIP room yesterday. So today we're going into day 2 of Sold Out Social, my 5-day challenge. And yesterday we had our coaching session before the actual content for the day. And a lot of questions were related around this one topic, which was really like your messaging, the reason you are talking on social media and why isn't it landing? Like we looked at your bio, we looked at your content, we looked at kind of what you were saying about who you wanted to help. And there was this clear line through the entire group because the chat was like blowing up. People were like, oh my gosh, this is me. Yes, I feel the same way. This is exactly what I'm feeling. It was crazy based off of one person's question. And then it turned into like 3 questions. But before we get started, take a look at the breakfast today. I did not feel like peeling eggs. So we have avocado, cottage cheese, and just rotisserie chicken. Take 2 Costco rotisserie chickens, shred it up, put it in the fridge for the week. But this is such a common theme in people who are using social media to build businesses, to create businesses. So today we're on day 2, which is like the power of your story. How to create content using your lived experiences, your story. And this is such a good day after what we discussed yesterday in the coaching room, because in the coaching room, that's where the questions were coming up. And when we were looking at all the things that they were doing on social media, I had this statement that I made, and I've been feeling it for a while. I have worked in the fitness space for like 10 years, pretty much my whole life, but from like an actual business growth sense in fitness, in wellness, with wellness companies, not my own. And one of the biggest pitfalls I see in most industries, but specifically in wellness, but it can be correlated to all areas, is the issue is that you feel like you have to be a certain type of expert. So if you are in your 30s or 40s in wellness, fitness and nutrition, in like wellness, health, whatever that is, you feel like you have to immediately be talking about these big topics, hormones, menopause, I mean, just like hormone therapy, like all of these like topics that are likely 100% outside of your scope. There's probably a small group of women in the wellness industry who have businesses that are like, that can talk on those topics. Yes, you have lived experiences, so that's one thing, but you should not feel like you have to be the expert because everyone else who's 40 and a health coach is talking about this thing. You can create your own lane in social media. I talk about a lot of things in regards to like business growth, and when I look at what my area of expertise is, I don't try to like reach to the levels that other people are or try to say the things that other people are just because I'm in this industry. You have to create your own box and be happy and excited about the content you're creating for that audience. So instead of saying, oh, I'm this demographic, I must talk about this topic because everyone else is talking about it, that does you no justice. Because 1, it's probably a topic you don't care about, like in depth. 2, it's probably something you just aren't excited by, but you feel like you're having to talk about it because other people are talking about it. And I see this so commonly in the wellness industry where you're 40 and so you obviously must be a hormone expert. You're in your 30s and so you obviously must be talking to stay-at-home moms. And if you're not, you feel like you're wrong. And that's actually, that thought process is what is wrong. Thinking that you have to fit into a certain box in order to reach a certain, like a group of people isn't going to serve you long-term. It might have like these short-term hits, but there are industry experts and professionals that are doing that. Find your lane, find your messaging, and like run in that lane. Start with first, when you look at it, like truly, when you look at the people that you have helped, what have you actually done with them? Like what is their experience with working with you? Did you ever once talk about hormones? Maybe not. Did you ever once talk about perimenopause? Maybe not. I know I'm like 39. I've never once talked about those issues to my health coach because they just are not issues that I'm experiencing. And it's okay. And my health coach, my personal coach, didn't attract me because she was talking about hormones. She attracted me because she was talking about the transformation that I want to achieve in my health and wellness. And so start there. Start with the transformation that you actually can provide and want to provide to somebody, and then work your messaging back. Work back from the transformation to the type of person that wants that type of transformation. She may not even have any of the issues that you think you have to talk about. So you need to build your own box of the things that you care about, you love, and you're excited about. That's really where your content starts to grow. And that's where you're able to really elaborate on topics that you care about. If I got on here and tried to talk about everything else that other like social media experts are talking about, that would be super boring for me. I don't want to be an expert in trends. I don't want to be an expert in video editing. I don't want to be an expert in like trending hooks. I know those things, but that's not what I want to be known for. I do not want to be known for those things. I want to be known for giving you the ability to create content and convert from it. That's what I want to be known for. Other people might do the same thing. Other people might not. And that's okay. That is my lane, my box. You have to figure out what that is for you so that you can maintain your capacity, level out the way that you're approaching social media, and not feel so overwhelmed by all the things you're not doing. Chances are you're doing everything you need. You just need to create your own lane of messaging and what you want to be known for. That's truly what it comes down to. And what you don't want to be known for. I know I don't want to be known for certain things, so I don't talk about those things. They're not in my content. They don't come up. I can answer the question, absolutely, but they're not something that I'm looking to attract people with. So I just want to encourage you. I didn't do a lot of eating during this, so I need to go eat before I start day 2 of the challenge. But this is the last day you can register for the challenge. Feel free to comment challenge below and get into my 5-day challenge to turn your content into conversions. So have a great day.